Good morning, students. Today we will see the third topic, cell, the functional unit of life. To understand how a cell is the functional unit of life, we have to understand the structure of the cell. The main parts of a cell are cell membrane, cytoplasm, and nucleus. Cell membrane is also called plasma membrane. See, this is the cell membrane or plasma membrane, the outer covering of the cell, the outer part, the periphery. Nucleus, this round structure center at the center, central round structure inside the cell is the nucleus. Cytoplasm, what is cytoplasm? The cytoplasm is jelly-like structure which is inside the cell membrane but outside the nucleus. Means it is in middle, inside the cell membrane but outside the nucleus. This is the cytoplasm. Here jelly-like structure is present in between the cell membrane and nucleus. This is cytoplasm. Let us see one by one. First, cell membrane. Cell membrane or plasma membrane. Each cell, whether it is of unicellular organism or multicellular organism or any kind of cell, each cell is bounded by a thin, delicate and flexible covering. It is very thin and flexible covering, and delicate means fragile. Flexible means it can change its shape. It is a covering. This is called cell membrane or plasma membrane. It is semi-permeable. Semi-permeable membrane means it allows certain materials to pass through it but does not allow others to pass. Like water molecule. Water molecule is required by the cell. So this membrane, plasma membrane, will allow water molecule to pass through it. Glucose molecule. It is required by cells. So glucose molecules also can pass through this membrane. But certain harmful toxic molecules which is harmful for the cell, it does not allow. This semi-permeable membrane, the cell membrane does not allow those toxic molecules to pass through it. Now come to functions. It separates the cell from its surroundings. And it separates the cell. It protects the internal components of the cell. Internal components. Inside the cell, many other molecules, useful molecules are there. Many organelles are there. So these are guarded. These are protected by the cell membrane. It gives a definite shape to the cell. Definite shape. Cell membrane gives a shape to the cell. It is round, somewhat round. It controls the movement of materials in and out of the cell. That means it is semi-permeable. It controls the movement. It allows certain materials to pass through but does not allow others to pass through it. If harmful molecules will come inside, it will harm the cell, and that's why this membrane does not allow the harmful molecules to pass through it and go inside the cell, and thus it controls the movement of materials in and out of the cell. Now, in plant cells, there is an additional protective layer outside the plasma membrane called cell wall. Outside, extra one covering is there present in plant cell, that is called cell wall. Cell wall is non-living. Cell wall is semi-permeable like the plasma membrane. It is also semi-permeable. Cell wall is made up of complex carbohydrate called cellulose. A carbohydrate, type of carbohydrate, but its structure is a little complex and its name is cellulose. So cell wall is made of cellulose. Cell wall provides rigidity and shape to the cell. Some hardness. Cell wall gives some hardness to the cell and shape to the cell. So in plant cells, you can see we have also discussed plant cells are rectangular. Most of the plant cells are rectangular. because of this cell wall. Now, cell wall limits the entry of large molecules and pathogens inside the cell. Cell wall guards the entry of large molecules and pathogens. What are pathogens? Pathogens are harmful organisms, harmful unicellular organisms are called pathogens. So cell wall guards the cell from harmful bacteria, harmful viruses, or harmful any other unicellular organism. Large molecules also it does not allow to pass through it. Large molecules like the molecules released by harmful bacteria, the toxins released by harmful bacteria, harmful viruses. So cell wall guards the pass of or entry of large molecules as well as pathogens inside the cell, and thus it protects the cell. Cell wall protects the cell from harmful chemicals and harmful unicellular organisms.